We're out on this sunny day helping horses inside and out, and it always amazes me when we really focus on helping the inside of the horse, how much the outside changes and how quickly. Today, this team's helping us with a fun exercise called the Headless Horse. And it really is about helping the horse to understand their responsibilities, their feet, their balance, that they're really the brakes and we're the kind of the gas pedal, and we're not trying to force them into a frame that they're not ready for. This is an off-the-track green thoroughbred, green at, I guess he is 7 years old, lovely and very sweet, but forced into a frame. And as you can see, he's finding that that loose rein is a really nice place to be able to go, and he's stretching, which he wasn't able to do before. And it's difficult for the rider, I think in many cases, to let go of the horse and help them to find their own balance instead of trying to force them into a balanced position. And that force tends to lock up all kinds of muscles and create stiffness, and eventually over time the structure of the horse begins to break down. And much quicker than the structure, the mental soundness goes away. This horse came to us with his head tipped sideways. He was grinding on his bit with his mouth open. And as soon as his rider allowed him to have the rein and figure out his own balance, he rapidly quit doing that. We also had a new saddle fit for him, and this is actually the first time she got to ride in a dressage saddle, which was in addition to her new saddle. And the difference in his movement was drastic. So freedom of movement in the spine, in the shoulders, in the neck, and a much happier horse. So in this headless horse exercise, we worked on having enough energy in the walk to transfer or transition to the trot without the horse coming out of his natural frame with the head right now level with the withers. And then again from the trot to the canter. And because he was on the track, he has a left lead and the right lead was pretty much non-existent. So we also helped him, you'll see at the end of this video, going from the transition of the trot to the canter. And there were a few asks where he gave the other lead, and we didn't make a big deal about that. And taking him across the diagonal, he popped right into that right lead really beautifully and happily and continued on. His adjustability to her seat has increased over the weeks amazingly, and especially after the saddle fit, because he actually could use his body properly. And in here you'll also see him where he wants to go track to the left, and he keeps asking her, can we track to the left now? How about now? And she has learned how to help him to understand that he has to practice both sides. And then he goes along really lovely, and they have a really nice ride after that. So I hope you enjoy this. And again, it is amazing when you help the horse on the inside how much the outside changes. That's our responsibility. Enjoy.